Hey there, welcome to today's Pilates meets mobility session. I'm Lena and this is Lena's Health Lab. Today we are going to take 30 minutes to strengthen our entire body from head to toe. At the same time, we are going to improve our mobility and flexibility and get your body out of the typical sedentary positions. This flow is supposed to be an intermediate class, but if you're a beginner, you're still welcome to try and improve. Apart from a mat, you don't need any equipment. If you enjoy this workout, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will never miss new videos in the future. Alright, let's get going. Stand on your mat, feet are hip width apart, your toes are pointing forward, and pull your tailbone towards the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the ceiling. Grab your elbows and stretch yourself from side to side. Lower down, bend your knees. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, alternate. Inhale, lower down, bend your knees again. Bring your arms up. Grab your elbows. Arms up towards the ceiling. And release. Pivot over to your left. Move yourself back into runner's lunge. Now sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Lower down. Bring your hand onto your head and move up. And then bring yourself up again. Again, lower down with your left foot. Bring your arm up. Head onto your head. Open up your chest. And come back into a parallel posture. Lower down. Arm up towards the ceiling. Lower. Head onto your head. And move up. Again, and make sure you extend your left leg as much as possible. Push your heel away. Take your gaze with you. And as you turn your upper body to your right, open up your collarbones. Stay in this runner lunge and drop your left knee. Exhale, sweep your hips forward, arms up. Push your shin down. Exhale, sweep your hips forward. Inhale, back to center. Your upper body stays straight. Open up your hip flexor. Your right foot is entirely on the ground. Now reach with your seat towards your back heel. And straighten your right leg at the same time. Exhale again, open up your hip flexor. Inhale, butt towards your heel, hinge forward in your upper body. Make sure your back is long and nice. Keep your upper body straight. Grab your hands and start circling your upper body. Always take your arms with you. Your legs stay still. Alternate, move those arms the other way around. Try to circle as big as possible with your upper body. Broaden your collarbones. Lift your chest. Extend your arms in front of you. Tuck your left toes and push yourself up into a standing position. Inhale, lift your left leg and hinge the torso forward. Exhale, return your torso upright, lower the left foot. Inhale, hinge forward. And exhale, lower the left foot, move into a 90-90 lunge. As you inhale, push your left heel away from you. Don't lose your neutral alignment of your spine. I want you to hug your abs in. Push your left heel away from you. Stay here for a second and then come back to center. Lower down into a deep squat. Push your knees out. Reach high with your left fingertips over, back to center and alternate. And then bring yourself back to center, push yourself up. Lower down, turn to your left, fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, turn to your right, back to center, push yourself up. Lower. While you lower, slightly push your knees towards your pinky toes with your elbows. And push your weight in all four corners of your feet. Take your gaze with you to your fingertips. Standing position and pivot over to your right, parallel position. Inhale, move your right foot backwards. Sweep your left arm over your left knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, bring your head up. And then back to standing position. Lower down, sweep your arm up. And then sweep your elbow up. And bring yourself up, push yourself up in a standing position. Again, lower down with your right foot. I will do it the other way around. It's easier for you to look up. Again, and make sure you extend your right leg as much as possible. Push your heel away and then lower down, shin onto the ground. Exhale, sweep your hips forward, arms up. Inhale, back to center. Your upper body stays straight. Open up your hip flexor. Your left foot is entirely on the ground. Bring your navel in towards your spine. Now reach with your seat towards your back heel. Straighten your left leg. Exhale again, open up your hip flexor. Inhale, butt towards your heel. Hinge forward in your upper body. Your back is long and nice. And still, bring your navel in towards the spine. Keep your upper body straight. Grab your hands and start circling your upper body. Alternate, move those arms the other way around. Try to circle as big as possible with your upper body. Adjust your upper body, your legs stay still. Straighten your arms in front of you, tuck your right toes, push yourself up. Inhale, lift your right leg, hinge the torso forward. Exhale, return, lower down into a 90-90 lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, lower, bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Push your right heel away from you. Lower down and up again. Stay here for a second. And release. Great. Face me again. And lower down into a deep squat. Push your knees out. Exhale. Sweep your arms up. Reach long. Inhale. Lower your arms. Fingertips towards your mat. Your back is long. Your collarbones open and abdominals drawn in. Your palms are facing each other. And then move yourself into side plank. Left leg is bent, right one straight. Bring your arm up on your head. And then exhale, kick forward, lower down, and lift. Exhale, kick, back, lift, and lower. Flex your right foot. Push the heel away from you and keep your hip lifted. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and keep your upper body as still as possible. Lower your right foot, extend your left leg right behind. Inhale, extend your right arm past your head. Push your hip even higher. Exhale, back and lower your hip towards the ground. Both of your arms are straight. Go ahead and make sure you create a lot of space between ear and shoulder. Reach high. Hip comes up towards the sky. Release and sit on both of your sitting bones. Exhale, pull your fingertips past your toes, curve your spine. Inhale, sit up straight. Exhale, round your back, draw your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, hinge backwards again. Cross your right leg over your left one and push yourself back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Dive with your right arm underneath the left one. Inhale, extend your arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle. Your hips stay still. Take your gaze with you. Now lower down and move into a Z seat or mermaid seat. Your left leg is bent in front of you. Exhale, float your right hand towards the left, and with the next exhale, the other way around. Keep your chest lifted and create a lot of space between ear and shoulder. Lift your sternum up towards the sky. Put your fingers down onto the ground and start circling your upper body. Your fingertips are in front of you. Now rotate your upper body the other way around. Lower down and lift. Keep your legs still. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, raise your torso again. Exhale, lower. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lift. Keep your upper body lifted. Press your palms together. Exhale, lift your right foot off the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Go ahead and your upper body keeps straight. Feel how your butt is working. Exhale up, inhale lower. Now reach with your left hand behind you. Exhale, push your hips up. Right hand reaches long past your head. Exhale, lift, push your hip forward. Inhale, lower your butt. Reach long, overhead, and then lower again. Release. Now lift your hands off the mat and just switch your legs. First the left one is in front of you and then the right one. Always go back into a mermaid seat. And then lower your legs down when the right one is in front of you. Stay here. Exhale, float your right hand towards the left, and with the next exhale, the other way around. Keep your chest lifted. Create a lot of space between ear and shoulder. And open up your collarbones at the same time. Lift your sternum. Bring your arms in front of you, onto the ground, and circle your torso. Exhale and inhale. While you inhale, slightly bring yourself up again. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Now start circling the other way around. Try to make big circles. Push your chest towards the ground. Now just lower your chest and then lift yourself up. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Keep your legs still and onto the ground. Bring your torso upright. As you breathe out, pull your left foot towards the ceiling. Do you feel how your left glute is working? Always lift your left foot off the mat. Up and down, and then move your right arm behind you. Inhale, push your hip up. Exhale, lower. Straighten that left arm far behind you. Exhale, lower. Keep your abs hugged in and push the weight onto your shins and your right hand. Exhale up and lower again. Your fingertips are pointing away. Now straighten both of your legs to the left side of your mat. Your left one is in front of you. Exhale, push your hip up towards the ceiling and inhale, lower. Bring your belly button in towards the spine and open up your collarbones. Really push yourself up with your right shoulder. Exhale up and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now as you inhale, sweep your arm past your head and reach long. And now exhale, lower down. Lift on the inhale, bring your arm overhead. Exhale, lower the pelvis. Lift and lower the pelvis. And then turn back onto your buttocks. Feet next to each other, legs straight. Gently reach the arms slightly farther forward. Just little pulses past your feet. Look towards your belly button or your toes, and then turn over again to your side plank. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Lower your left arm underneath the right one. Lower and lift. Your fingertips are pointing away from you. Always lower your left arm underneath the right one. Take your gaze with you. Move back onto your sitting bones. Exhale, C position. Lift your arms on the inhale. Exhale, pull your legs up one by one. Back into C position. Lift those arms. Lift one leg, then the other. Exhale, C position. Point your toes and really sit upright. Bring your arms up, lift, lift, and C. Just think about the letter C. Keep being straight in your upper body and circle your arms. Fingertips up towards the sky and then rotate them backwards. Your back is long and nice. Reach with your hands behind you. Exhale, lift your hip up towards the sky. Inhale, lower. With your legs extended, fingertips are pointing towards your butt. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Open up your collarbones. You're like a high diagonal. Broaden your collarbones, look up and inhale, lower. Now lower down onto your back. Reach with your toes past your head. Your legs are straight. Come forward again. Curl your head and shoulders up away from your mat. Scoop your navel in and reach the upper body into a C curve. Again, lower down, legs overhead. Forward and peel the back off the mat into a C curve. Float your legs up towards the sky, past your head. Straighten and back into a C curve. Lower down. Now float your legs up towards the sky, hands come to the back of your waistline. Breathe out and move your legs into a split. Exhale, switch those legs. Your head and shoulders lay on the ground. Point those toes away. If you feel comfortable, lay your hands down on your mat. But still, your legs are in a split position. Exhale, switch. Release, single leg stretch. Peel your shoulder blades off the mat. Grab one shin, and with exhaling, switch your legs. Pull your shin towards your chest. Imprint your lower back so you really push your back down onto your mat. Just switch and switch. Straighten both legs. Bring your shoulder blades even higher, away from the mat. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Point your toes away. Now switch those legs even faster, just if you want. And switch, and switch, switch, switch. And release. Good job. Lie supine with your knees bent. Exhale, curl your pelvis and back off the mat. Extend your right leg up towards the ceiling with your toes pointed and draw big circles with your right leg. Your hips stay square and both of your hip bones face the sky. Now alternate, circle the other way around. Keep your butt and back lifted. Curl your pubic bone in towards your nose so you don't overarch your lower back. Release your foot. Now your left leg comes up. Point your toes. Circle your left leg and keep breathing. Rotate the other way around. Go ahead and make sure you curl your pubic bone in towards your nose. I don't want you to feel your lower back. If so, just lower down your butt a little. Lower, and let's meet in prone position. Press your forearms into the mat. Lift your chest off the mat. Inhale, kick one heel towards your butt, and with the next inhale, alternate. Inhale up, exhale lower. Broaden your collarbones. Keep your chest lifted. Then lower down, hands next to your chest. Tuck your elbows in towards your ribcage. Exhale, little cobra. And then tuck your toes, press yourself up into a plank position. Bring your sitting bones up towards the ceiling and then curve your spine, roll forward into a plank. Lower down while you inhale, untuck your toes. Again, exhale, little cobra, lower, tuck your toes, high plank. And downward facing dog, sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Roll forward, curve your spine. And lower. Untuck your toes. Little cobra. Tuck your toes. High plank position. Sitting bones up towards the ceiling and curve your spine. Lower down, bring your elbows in towards your ribcage. Lift your chest. Tuck your toes. Push yourself up. Straighten those arms and then curve your spine lower down. Stay down with your chest lifted. Lift your legs and do little swimmings. Just little swimmings up and down. Tuck your elbows in towards your lower ribcage. Look towards the mat and then bring your heels towards your butt. Grab your feet. Exhale, lift your chest. Lower down again. Exhale, lift your chest and legs. Press your hands against your feet against your hands. And at the same time, press your pubic bone into your mat. Hold for a second, and then lay all the way down. Bring your hands overhead. As you exhale, rotate one hand towards your heels and then back to center. Exhale the other way around. Look towards your mat. Fingertips towards your heels and then back overhead. Make sure you press your pubic bone into the mat and pull your belly button away from your mat. Lift your head off the ground. But still circle those arms. Now move both of your arms, reach towards your heels, lift your chest and lower. Exhale, lift. Shoulders towards your heels and lower again. And then lift your heels as well. Take the gaze towards the ground. Exhale, lift. Lift your heels. Stay here for a second. And then move yourself up onto all fours. Bring your butt towards your heels. Circle from one side to the other. Keep your arms straight. And always lower your butt towards your heels. Then lower down onto your forearms, interlace your fingers, head into your hands, cat and cow stretch. Pull your navel towards the sky and then lower down. Curve your spine as much as possible. Push your shoulder blades away from each other. Then lift up again onto your hands. Exhale, lift one arm up towards the sky, lower down, and alternate. Straighten both arms. Look up towards the sky, and then lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Your hips stay square. And then tuck your toes. Lift your knees off the mat. Exhale while you lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift and lower. Now start marching. Bring your knees in and then extend both legs one by one. Push your shoulder blades away from each other at the same time. And bring your navel in towards the spine. Your back is long and nice. Lower down. And move back onto your heels. Hands behind you. Exhale, lift your hip up, lower down. Feel the stretch of your hip flexor. Open up your collarbones, lift your hip. Exhale, lift without overarching. So it's really important bringing your belly button in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And then sit on your heels. Tuck your toes. Grab your heels. And again, lift your butt. Inhale, lower down. Slightly push your shoulder blades together while you lift your hip up. Again, exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Release. Move back to center, cross your shins, and just bring your head from side to side. Your ear comes closer towards your shoulder. And then rotate your head. Look over your shoulder and move to the other side. Keep your back nice and long. Turn your head from one side to the other. It's like you want to say no. Then grab your knee. Rotate your upper body from one side to the other, left to right, right to left. Keep your head lifted. Sweep your arms forward. Push your shoulder blades away from each other. Look down towards your belly button. And then bring your arms up towards the sky. Look up. And then release. Awesome, you're done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, it would be great if you clicked the subscribe button now and left me a like. Yours, Lena.